I've been training dogs for 51 years. My favorite, I guess, has always been the English setter because I worked for 32 years with Smith setters. And so I have the English setters, but now I'm doing an awful lot of work with the Irish setter. I do a lot of Brittany's and a lot of German Shorthairs. I also do Gordon setters and the other pointy breeds, but not as many. The main thing I guess I really love is starting out with a raw puppy that doesn't know nothing and taking him on to being that really shining star at the end. It's just the development of that dog. It just thrills me to be able to do that with him and show him something. Everything from how to handle your dog, not just on birds, but just how to handle your dog around the house or around the yard or anywhere. We start with that because if your dog's not obedient when you're just fooling with him, not doing anything special, then you don't even want to fool with him. If he's jerking you around when you're leading him, or if he won't be still when you're talking to somebody, you don't want him around. And so we start with that, and then we go on into the birds, teaching the dog to whoa like I did on the barrel, and then teaching the dog to come to you when you ask him to, teaching the dog to turn when you ask the dog to turn, and using specifics about it. Try to get to the end result to where we have the finished product. I do one-on-one seminars in North Dakota here, where one person or two people that if they're compatible can come, and we work 2 of their dogs plus all of our dogs. And we touch on everything, but the main thing I'm looking to do is help you with the problem that you're having with that particular dog or dogs. I also do a big seminar for 25 people in Texas that I've been doing for a number of years now, probably maybe 10 years. And I've developed those people down there that the same ones come back just about every year, and those folks have done so well. They are winning field trials themselves, handling their dogs, and also even training some of their own dogs. You know, if you don't feel good and you're not up to snuff physically, you can't perform as well. The nutrition for the dogs is so important. They've got to feel good to go out there and give it their all. Well, of course, you know, I'm really high on Purina, have been for years. Started feeding Purina in 1964. And I'm really happy with what they've done with their food. These dogs work really hard, so they've got to have just the best. I've done so many things. For being a woman in this sport, I've really excelled, and I don't really need to do anything else for myself, but I would like to do more for the sport. Just this past year, I've had 3 different owners that just had hunting dogs, and now they're beginning to field trial their dogs. So if I could keep doing that so that the sport would flourish, that would really be a goal for me.